I'm sorry. We're back on the record. Please proceed.
Your Honor, citing the case of Take C v. Baxi, I omitted an email in direct that I had intended to introduce.
Okay.
Can I pick up there and then tender
Of course.
or redirect?
No problem. Is Ms. Lewis familiar with the email? If there's going to be an objection, I can rule on.
I don't know what he's talking about. I don't know the case that he cited.
No, that was a joke. That's okay.
Oh, was that a joke? Okay, well, that's why I didn't know it.
It's all right. The email is exhibit which?
2-123 Delta. Scott, can you bring that up?
This is a text message exchange?
Text message.
Okay.
Is that it? Can I see the whole thing?
Yes. In fact, Miss Barney, if you want to watch it now, that'll speed things along.
Mm-hmm.
Ms. Lewis.
No, I object. Mr. Butler tendered the witness, and to go back now and reopen, I object.
Okay. Any objection to the admissibility of this document under the rules of evidence?
No.
Okay. It's certainly within the court's discretion to allow direct to be reopened, to add one exhibit, particularly before cross has even begun. So, anything further, Mr. Bloodworth?
No, Your Honor.
Ms. Lewis, anything before we bring the jury in?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. Tracy, if you would get the jury brought in, I'd appreciate it. We're about to. It's okay. Please have a seat as you come in. All right, please have a seat. Ms. Barney, you're still under oath. Mr. Bloodworth, I understand the state would like to offer another exhibit.
Yes, one more exhibit, Your Honor, thank you. Ms. Barney, you just reviewed Exhibit 2-123D. Is that an accurate depiction of a June 6th, 2022 text message exchange between you and Kouri Richins?
Yes.
Your Honor, the state moves to enter and publish 2-123D.
Ms. Lewis.
No further objections.
2-123D is admitted, and it is published. Anything further for this witness, Mr. Bloodworth?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Ms. Lewis, please proceed.
We have no questions for Ms. Barney.
Okay. May we allow Ms. Barney to step down, Mr. Bloodworth?
Yes, Your Honor.
May we release this witness, Ms. Lewis?
I think just in an abundance of caution, maybe we could keep her subject to subpoena.
Understood. So, Ms. Barney, you're free to go today, but you may get notice that you need to come back for some additional questions before the end of the trial. Between now and the end of the trial, please do not speak to anyone about your testimony. Don't let anybody talk to you about your testimony. Please don't watch any coverage of the case. Don't listen to any coverage of the case. Don't read anything about the case.
Okay.
Please travel safely.
Thank you.
Mr. Blood.
Your Honor, the state calls Allie stakings.
Very good. Good afternoon. If you'd step in front of Brittany, we'll get you sworn in.
Please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear the testimony you're about to give in the matter before the court to be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, subject to the pains and penalties of perjury? Thank you. Listen.
Please proceed.
Good afternoon, ma'am. What, ma'am, is your name?
Allie Staking?
Is your last name spelled S-T-A-K-I-N-G-S?
No S. S-T-A-K-I-N-G.
I'm sorry, there's only one of you.
Yes.
Ms. Staking, would you pull the mic a little closer to you?
Okay.
You can sit wherever you're comfortable. It's just easier to move the mic. Thank you. Please proceed.
Apologies, ma'am. Do you know Kouri Richins?
Yes.
I'm
Sorry,
sorry.
yes, yes,
we,
yes,
we
I do.
record everything, so yeah.
Yes,
I
I
saw
do.
that you were nodding, but how do you know Kouri Richins?
We grew up together, school.
When did you first meet her?
I met her in, I think, junior high school.
Since junior high school, about how often do you see or speak with her?
I talked to her pretty frequently.
Are you one of her best friends?
Yes. Yeah. I was, yeah.
You were.
I am, yes.
Either way.
Yes.
Okay. Did you and Kouri Richins attend a Finding True Self retreat at the Sedona Mago Center for Wellbeing in Arizona in February of 2021?
Yes, we did.
As part of that retreat, did each of you complete an assignment in which you wrote your life story in third person?
Yes, we did.
Scott, can I get Exhibit 2-4, please? Can you scroll through for the witness and counsel? Ma'am, do you recognize that as the form that you and Kouri Richins filled out during the retreat?
Well, I never read it at the retreat, but that's the Sedona Manga logo, yes.
And is that Kouri Richins' handwriting?
Yes, to my knowledge.
Your Honor, the state moves to admit Exhibit 2-4 and publish.
Your Honor, we'd renew our prior objections, 401, 402, and 403. I'm not sure that there's enough foundation at this point to put it in through this witness. She said she never saw it at the time, and I don't know if there's enough foundation about the handwriting at this point.
The 401, 402, 403 issues have been ruled on by the court. The court stands on its prior denial of those objections. Mr. Bloodworth, talk to me about foundation.
Your Honor, maybe I'll just water or
Please.
question a little bit.
Yeah.
Over the years, have you read Kouri Richins' handwriting?
Yes and no. I'm mainly through text, but yes.
Are you generally familiar, though, with her handwriting script-wise?
Not comfortably enough to identify it, no. But it looks like her handwriting, yes.
And is that, Scott, can you go to the top? That logo at the top, is that consistent with the form that each of you individually filled out while at the Sedona Mago Retreat Center?
Yes.
Your Honor, the state moves 2-4 into evidence.
Your Honor, we object. She said she's not comfortable enough to identify her handwriting, and she never saw Kouri write this or saw it at the time it was done.
Counsel, would you approach for a second? Mr. Bloodworth, the state's motion to admit State's Exhibit 2-4 is denied at this time.
Yes, Your Honor, we'll revisit it. Thank you. Ma'am, are you familiar with Kouri Richins' house flipping business?
Yes.
How so?
We were going to hire her to do work for us. Me and my kid's dad.
And did you understand it was a successful business?
I did. I believed it to be yes.
Did you know whether or not the business was in any financial distress?
No, I did not.
Ma'am, are you familiar with Josh Grossman?
Yes.
How so?
I knew that he was. What do you mean?
Do you know who Josh Grossman is?
Yes, I know of him. Yes.
How do you know of him?
Kouri told me about him.
What did Kouri say about him?
She said that they were having an affair.
And when did she tell you this?
It was about June 2020.
Did she tell you the status of that affair when she spoke to you in June 2020?
Could you clarify?
Was it ongoing at the time?
Yes, it was ongoing.
Did she ever tell you that the affair was broken off?
She did.
When did she tell you the affair was broken off?
My last visit prior to Eric passing, she told me that she'd ended things with Josh and chose her family. It had been over for about 9 months at that point.
And was that last visit you had with Eric Richins on the weekend of February the 20th, 2022?
Yes, I believe so.
And she said then that she had broken it off 9 months earlier.
Yes.
Your Honor, may we just approach briefly to make sure we have a common understanding?
Yes. I promise that was time well spent. Thank you for your patience. Mr. Bloodworth, please proceed.
Mistaking on that visit you mentioned, the weekend of February 20th, 2022, did there come a time when you, Kouri Richins, Eric Richins, and maybe others were having a conversation about Eric Richins becoming ill on Valentine's Day?
Yes.
Who was present for that conversation?
Myself, Kouri, Eric, Selma, and Wade, our other friends.
How did that conversation arise?
What do you mean?
Who started it?
I can't remember who started the conversation.
How did you come to learn about whatever happened on Valentine's Day?
Eric told us.
What did Eric Richins say?
He said that he thought that Kouri had tried to poison him, but it was more of a funny story. It was like an allergic reaction, is what we had thought it was.
So Eric jokingly, I want to accurately
Yes,
capture
we were laughing at the story.
So did Eric,
along with Eric.
right, did Eric jokingly say that Kouri Richins had tried to
Yes, and we all teased Kouri for trying to kill him, or poison him, or whatever he thought it was.
Okay. How did Kouri Richins react to Eric Richins jokingly say that she tried to poison him on Valentine's Day?
She laughed about it. We were all laughing.
Did she say anything about what happened on
She
Valentine's
said, no, that's not what happened, that he had, that it was an allergic reaction or something, or it wasn't that dramatic, it didn't happen like that. Something along those lines.
Did she say how it happened or what happened?
No, not that I can recall.
Just that it didn't happen as Eric jokingly said it happened.
No, but with Eric right there.
Sure. Eric's there the whole time.
Yes.
Understood. I'm sorry, briefly, we're going to go back to the Sedona Mago letter. Scott, can you publish, sorry, can you bring up 2-4?
Go ahead, Mr. Bloodworth. What's the state's motion?
Your Honor, the state moves to admit 2-4.
Consistent with the court's ruling at sidebar, states Exhibit 2-4 is admitted.
Just 1 moment.
Of course.
Yes. Your Honor, I just think under Rule 106, for completeness sake, if we're going to put this in, let's just put in the whole letter.
I'm not aware of what's under the redaction, so would the two of you approach for a second? Let's just make sure I'm...
Or the whole story.
Okay. Mr. Bloodworth, forgive me, how much time do you need to come up with an unredacted version?
We have it.
Okay. Scott, would you, the screens are muted, would you show it to me for a moment, please? 1 moment.
Your Honor, we'll put a sticker on it later, but
Okay.
that's it.
Okay. The number of this again, one more time? 2-4?
Yes, sir.
The unredacted version of 2-4, anything further, Ms. Lewis?
No, Your Honor.
Is admitted. Published now?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
Thank you. No further questions, Your Honor.
Your Honor, we've agreed that I'm going to handle this witness as a direct examination since she's here from out of town, so we don't have to bring her back.
Sounds good.
All right.
I appreciate it. Please proceed.
Morning or good afternoon. Huh? Who knows anymore? How are you today?
Have been better.
I'm sure you have.
Allie, would you do me a favor? I'm sincere. You can sit wherever you like. Just
What do you-
pull
where do
the
you want it?
mic closer. Yeah, there you go. Thank you.
Allie, my name's Wendy Lewis. I know we've spoken, but we haven't met before, so nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So I want to talk about, you knew Kouri, you said, since junior high.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay. And did you do things with her as and Eric as couples, or with also your children as families?
Both. We did things with our families as well.
All right. And did you go on a trip to Hawaii together?
I did.
And when was that trip to Hawaii?
I think it was it was early 2018.
Early 2018?
Yeah. February, I think.
Okay. And what was the purpose of that trip?
Our friend was getting married.
Which friend was that?
Selma.
Selma. Okay. And did something happen on that trip that Kouri was upset about?
Could you clarify?
Did something happen in terms of the travel to Hawaii?
Yes.
And what was that?
Kouri found out that Eric had hidden drugs in her suitcase without telling her.
Okay. And what was it that he put in the suitcase?
Gummies.
And was she upset about that?
Yes, yes, we were laughing. Yeah, she wasn't crying upset. It was more or less a funny story, but not so funny.
Not so funny story. Mm-hmm. And I mean, is it fair to say she was not happy?
No, she was not okay with it.
Okay. And what was Eric Richins' reaction? You
thought
don't
it
have to
was-
get into what he said, but how did he react to Kouri not being happy with him?
He thought it was hilarious.
He thought it was hilarious that he'd put
Yes, his thinking was
THC in her bag.
yes.
Okay, no, that's. I just clarifying. You're fine. Okay. Now, you said that you were visiting, and you're from California, right?
Yeah, yes.
You're
I am.
living in California now,
Yes,
to be more accurate. And you were visiting here about a month, a little less than a month, 3 weeks before Eric died, correct? Or is that right?
yes.
All right. And during that trip, you just talked about some things that happened during that trip when you were staying with the Richins. Did you take THC gummies with them at that time?
Not on that trip. I didn't.
Not on that trip.
I don't believe so. No, no. Eric didn't want me to.
Why didn't Eric want you to? Do you know why?
Yes, he said that he.
Objection, Your Honor.
Okay. Do you, without,
Sustained regarding calling for hearsay. Can you rephrase, Ms.
yes. All right. So you discussed taking gummies.
We did.
All right. And there was a concern about taking them. Is that fair?
Yes.
And why was there a concern about taking those?
Objection, Your Honor.
Sustained. We maybe just ask her why she didn't do something or what her concerns were.
All right. Why did you decide not to take the gummies?
I was told they were bad gummies. That they made Kouri super sick.
Okay. Are you aware where those gummies came from?
No, I wasn't aware.
All right. You had taken gummies, THC gummies, with the Richins in the past.
Yes.
And where originally, you don't have to tell me who, but where were those gummies purchased from?
Well, I was never with him when he got him, but I knew it was from a.
Objection, Your Honor.
Foundation?
Foundation.
Okay.
All right.
Sustained.
You had taken gummies with the Richins in the past,
Yes.
and so had some of your other friends. It was something that you all did occasionally, just like having a drink. Fair?
Fair.
All right. And are you aware of, well, let me rephrase that. Were you all getting these gummies from the same source originally?
Objection, Your Honor.
Pause for one moment. I need a reason.
Foundation.
Okay. Would you please sustained, would you please lay some foundation for whether and to what extent this witness knows about the source of anything that she took?
Again, you were all getting gummies from the same source, right?
Objection, Your Honor, leading.
I need you to lay some foundation, not
I'm
just
working
ask
on
the
it.
same question. Just break it down.
Do you know where, are you aware, do you know where you and your friends were getting the THC gummies from?
It's a yes or no question.
Yes.
You are aware? Okay. And for a time period, you were getting them from one particular person, isn't that right?
Yes.
Okay. And what was the time period that you were getting them from that person?
What do you mean?
Like,
Yeah.
was it from 2018 to 2021? Was it from, can you give me a general time, for how long of a time?
Would
Oh,
you
I-
pause there for one moment? Your objection, Mr. Bloodworth.
Your Honor, objection, foundation, particularly as it relates to whether or not hearsay is the foundation.
Right. Ms. Lewis, my apologies. Would you approach for 1 second?
Let me just back up. You said you were aware that they were all coming from the same person.
It's a yes or no.
Yes.
How are you aware of the person that was providing them?
Can you be a little bit more specific?
How were you aware where the gummies were coming from?
That's the same question.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Were you ever there when the gummies were purchased or brought or delivered? You were never there.
No.
All right. Did you ever purchase them yourself?
No.
So can you tell me how you knew? Let me just come out. So did someone tell you where the gummies were coming from, or did you have personal knowledge of where the gummies were coming from?
I was told where they were coming from.
All right. Okay. How was it that you found out that Mr. Richins had died?
Our friend Kelsey called me.
Called you?
Yes. I was called on the phone.
Yes. And was that the day that Mr. Richins passed away?
Yes.
All right. And what did you do when you found out?
I cried
And then what did you do?
and then booked a flight and came the very next day.
All right. So you arrived
I arrived on the 5th.
on the 5th. All right. And how did Kouri seem when you arrived?
Distraught. Like she was grieving.
And you've known Kouri a long time.
Yeah.
And you've observed her on other occasions where she's been upset.
Yes.
Ever anything this traumatic, or was this the first time?
This is probably the most traumatic one I've experienced so far. Yes.
All right. Did anything about her behavior or her reaction strike you as unusual?
No.
Were you there when there was a celebration of life held at the Richins house the night after he died?
Yes.
And how many people were there at that event?
Oh, I couldn't tell you. It was a lot of people.
More than 10?
There were people coming in and out the whole time.
All right. Was this something that was planned, like a planned event?
No.
So it was, can you just describe sort of how it started?
People came to show their condolences and grieved at the loss of losing Eric. That's how it began. That's all it was.
All right. And was there alcohol?
Yes.
What else took place at the event? What were people doing? They were drinking?
We were playing with the kids and talking about memories of Eric.
All right.
Dancing, talking about him, remembering him.
Okay. Would you describe it as an upbeat, happy event?
It was kind of, I don't know. It wasn't a party, if that's what you were trying to ask.
Okay. What would you describe it as?
Remembering his life.
All right. Can you pull up Defense Exhibit 1089, just for the witness? Do you recognize that photo?
Yes, I took the picture.
All right. And was that taken the night that we were talking about?
Yes,
And do you recognize the people in that photo?
I do.
All right. Could we publish, or could I admit and then publish? Defense 1089.
No objection.
Okay, defense 1089 is admitted.
Okay. And maybe if you want to step down for a minute, if you could tell us who the people are in this photo.
I'd rather not.
If you would just stay close to a mic,
I know,
and
I just
then
realized I didn't have one on.
here you go, Allie. You'd use that when you testify. Ms. Lewis, I need you to get near a mic.
Just from left to right, can you tell us who's in the photo?
That's Kouri. I can't remember his name, but that's Eric's best friend.
Can you maybe put the mic up?
That's Eric's best friend. I can't remember his name.
Is that Bryce?
Yeah, that's Bryce. Sorry.
Okay.
Yes, that's Bryce. That's Allie, Cody's wife. That's Chelsea, and that's Amy,
Amy
Eric's sister.
Richins. Okay. You can sit back down. We can take that down. So how long did you stay after Eric passed away?
I stayed overnight that night.
Were you there the next day when Amy Richins came to the house?
Yes, I was.
All right. And were you there when Kouri was trying to get into a safe that belonged to Eric?
I was.
Do you know why Kouri was trying to get into the safe?
Excuse me. Yes.
Why was she trying to get into the safe?
She wanted to see what his will said.
And did she know the will was in the safe, or do you not know?
No, she knew it was in there.
All right. And then what happened?
What do you mean? What happened?
Well, was she able to get into the safe?
She was not. She didn't know the code.
And then was there a conversation about her not getting into the safe?
Objection, Foundation, as it relates to hearsay.
All right. Who was present when she was trying to get into the safe?
She wasn't even in there at first.
When you say she, who are you talking about?
Kouri wasn't even in there. It was
Who was in there at first?
her brother and the locksmith.
Okay. So a locksmith was called to try and open the safe.
Yes.
All right. And then what happened after that, Court?
Amy and Bryce were leaving, and Amy saw the logo on the side of the truck and ran into the garage to stop Kouri from getting into the safe.
Do you know why she was trying to stop Kouri from getting into the safe?
Because Amy was,
Foundation.
Yeah. It's speculation. How,
Well, if she knows why,
but how she knows is the genesis of the foundation and speculation objection.
you were there, correct?
I was,
And you saw the reactions of everyone in the room.
I did.
and you saw Kouri become very upset. Did you see Kouri become very upset?
I did.
Do you know why Kouri was upset?
Yeah, because she was told that it was not her.
Objection.
If it's not there, calls for hearsay. Sustained.
You did see Kouri's reaction
I did.
to not being able to get into the safe. Let me rephrase that. You saw Kouri's reaction based on what was going on regarding the safe.
I did.
And you saw her, well, tell me, what was her reaction?
Pure frustration and rage.
Rage?
Yeah.
Was she crying?
Yes. She was shaking.
And in your opinion, was that reaction over the top?
No, I thought she was valid.
Did you think she was unreasonably out of control?
No.
Was that reaction unexpected, given what was going on in the room?
No.
Okay. Just one moment. If I just have a moment.
Of course.
Let's go back to what you were talking about with Mr. Bloodworth regarding the sandwich. So when you were there, you said that Eric said, what did Eric say to you again about the sandwich?
Can you clarify the question, please?
Yes, you were talking about when Eric got sick from a sandwich, right? You talked about that with Mr. Bloodworth.
I did.
And he told you, what did he tell you?
That he believed that Kouri had tried to poison him.
Okay. Did he tell you, I believe Kouri tried to poison me, or did he say to you, did Kouri tell you she tried to poison me?
No. No, he said, he said Kouri tried to poison him.
All right, and who was there? Kouri was there?
Yes.
And what was her response to that?
She was laughing and she said that's not what happened.
And what did happen?
I don't know what happened.
Well,
He took a bite of the sandwich and got an allergic reaction and had to shoot himself with an EpiPen.
okay, so they talked about that there was an allergic reaction.
Yes.
Was everyone laughing?
Yes, we were all laughing and we jokingly said, "Don't eat what Kouri feeds you."
Okay. And
Joke.
did Eric appear upset about what had happened prior with the sandwich?
No,
Did he seem scared about what had taken place?
no.
How are he and Kouri getting along when you were there that last visit?
They seemed better than I'd seen them in a long time.
Okay. And with that, I have nothing further.
Okay. Mr. Bloodworth, any additional questions for Ms. Staking?
Yes, Your Honor, thank you. Ma'am, let me make sure I understand the travel to Hawaii. Am I right that it was funny at the time because Kouri did not get caught with the gummies in her luggage, but it would have been less than funny if she had got caught? Is that the joke?
Speculation.
Overruled.
Could you ask that again?
You said there were Eric and you and Kouri and everybody were joking about Eric putting weed gummies in Kouri Richins' luggage. Is that correct?
Yes.
Is the joke that it was funny because she didn't get caught?
No, it was funny because she didn't know.
I see. Okay. Can we turn to the gathering on March the 5th, 2022, right? The day after Eric Richins' death?
Okay.
And you and others, many friends of Eric, some of Eric's family members, I think were there, right?
Yes.
And people were drinking and toasting Eric.
Yes.
People were also using weed gummies that night too, as well?
I don't know. Not that I'm aware of.
That photo you showed, or you looked at, it was labeled Exhibit 1089. That was at the beginning of the evening?
No, that was towards the end. It was I don't know. It was mid-evening.
Okay, there came a time, right, when Mr. Knutson removed his pants?
Sorry, who?
Do you know who Bryce Knutson is, the
I
guy
know
in that photo?
Bryce. I don't know his last name.
Okay, did there come a time when he removed his pants at that celebration?
Not that I remember, but probably.
Okay. Do you remember if the photo was before or after that?
It was before he was dressed.
Scott, can I get Exhibit 8-8, please?
The witness can see it.
Ma'am, do you recognize that photo, or that video rather, as an accurate depiction of what was occurring in parts of that evening?
Yes.
Your Honor, the state's going to move 8-8 into evidence, but ask the court not to publish it. What the state's going to do is prepare a vision of that blurs out the face of any children, and then publish that to the jury at a different time.
Ms. Lewis?
No objection.
Okay. The forthcoming version of 8-8 that blurs out any minor children is admitted. We'll publish it later.
Thank you, sir. Scott, can you bring up 8-8 Delta 2, please?
Are you able to see it? Mm-hmm. Okay. Is this supposed to be moving, Scott?
Your Honor, it's not. It is
Okay.
a still frame from that video. The state moves 8-8 D2 into evidence.
Ms. Lewis?
No objection.
Okay. 8-8 D2, you're going to mark this later with a sticker?
I am, Your Honor.
Okay. Is admitted. Would you like to publish?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
Thank you. Your Honor, may we approach to have a common understanding on something?
Sure. Mr. Bloodworth, any other questions for this witness?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Ms. Lewis?
Yes. Just going back to the night of the wake.
Mm-hmm.
And have you been to wakes before?
Yes.
Or was that your first one?
No, I've been to wakes before.
And was anything about this unusual to you?
No.
This is how you'd seen people at other wakes right after a loved one had died. Fair?
Yeah.
Was
Yes.
Kouri happy that night?
No, we were trying to be happy for the kids. We were trying to stay positive and keep it light
Okay, so
for her kids.
And that's fair. And you said you spent the night at the house.
I did.
Who else spent the night at the house that night? Do you know?
Yes, Amy did, and so did Bryce, and I believe Chelsea did as well.
Okay, so just the four of you. Other adults went home. Then the kids were there.
Yeah. Yes,
All
and
right.
the kids were there.
Do you recall that Kouri left that event early to go to bed with one or more of the children?
No, I don't recall.
You don't recall that?
No.
Okay. All right. I have nothing further.
No, Your Honor.
Counsel, may we release this witness?
Yes, we may.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. I appreciate your patience. Thank you for your time. Please travel safely. You're free to go. Should we talk about scheduling or?